What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wait What We Talking About podcast, episode 61. My name is Bret, aka Enigma9011, and today I am joined by a lady in Wonderland, aka Kate, once again. Kate, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm good.
Nice. As you can see, this side, Kate's not visible today. That's okay, though. There's a reason for it that I'll get into in a minute, but if you guys want to catch this podcast live, go over to twitch.tv/Enigma9011 every first and third Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can join in on the conversation or join in on the topics like this one big today and talk with us. And like I said, just join in on the conversation, have a good time. If you can't catch it live, that's A-OK. You can catch it the following week over on YouTube.com and SoundCloud. Search Enigma9011 where it's broken out topic by topic, but also put as one big MP3. So you can listen to it in the car or wherever you might be. And then, last but not least, merch store. Get all of your swag over there. T-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Buy it, rep it, support the brand. Helps us out. It's greatly appreciated. So yeah, episode 61. I'm going to be honest. I had no idea what I was doing for this episode. I had two people fall through. So I was like, maybe I'm going to do a solo cast. And that didn't happen because I had a very interesting idea and Kate wanted to jump in there and join on this one. So today is not the normal setup. We're not staying on this screen because we're making tier lists, folks.
Whoa!
Oh my god. So we got my tier list on the left, Kate's tier list on the right. We're both making them at the same time. So if you're an audio listener, I do apologize. This one might be a little bit more visual, but I'll be recapping the lists and, obviously we'll be talking about where things are going and stuff like that. So if you want the visual, obviously you know where to go. So we got a couple of topics or things that we're going to tier out. We'll see how long it takes. Maybe we have some more. We do have some backups in case. But for topic one, we are debating or making our tier list for our top 5 Gen 1 Pokemans. Now, Pokemans. Now you might be saying, Bret, there's 6 tiers there. I know. The person who made this list had this very funny category at the bottom of why does this shit exist? So we'll also be putting some people in there. But how this is going to work out, guys, obviously there's a lot of Pokemon. There's 151 in this fucking list. B didn't remember that. Not going to talk about it. Maybe. What we're going to do is we're going to pick 10 of our favorites. Now, these aren't necessarily like, these were the best Pokemon to have stat-wise, or blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. No, you go somewhere else for that tier list. This is just based on, who are our favorites. These are personal lists, and this falls through the rest of the categories and topics of the night. So we're going to start with 10. We're going to pull up 10, and we're going to talk about why we like each of them, stuff like that. And then we got to narrow it down to 5. And we're going to, like I said, just make our list of 5. Who's at the bottom? Who's at the top? Top 5 favorites, and we'll go from there. Whew. Alrighty. B, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Alrighty. So there will be some scrolling, obviously, in the early part, so I do apologize visually. But
get ready. It's gonna not look great.
Yeah, so, oh boy. I gotta remind myself of all my options, because I don't want to just start pulling and then be like, oh shit, I don't have this person up there,
Mm-hmm.
So, as you're going through to pick, do you have any certain, criteria you're looking for? Like, this person was on your team, or are you going all looks, or, what?
I'm going nostalgia.
Okay.
And then, if there are any that were on my team that I really like, and or cuteness.
Gotcha. Heads up, Gengar is out of order. I don't know why. I just put him in his spot.
Yeah, Gengar's just chilling down here.
Yeah. I put him next to Hunter. I put him in his spot where he fucking belongs.
There you go.
There you go. Alright, I think I'm gonna be safe if I just start pulling people. Oh, B's already going with the why does this shit exist here? All right, so I'd say drag your top 10 into the D category. Haha.
D category.
Oh boy, I can already feel the pressure. I saw somebody. I was like, oh god, I can't forget them. But then I'm like,
oh god.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a cool one too. Yeah, I think I've got the same pretty much goal as you. Some of these I didn't necessarily have on my team. Like there's a couple that I'll talk about. Like I don't know, they just moveset wise, they didn't really. I don't know if I just didn't work with them enough. They never got anything like cool.
I am absolutely not going by who has like the best stats or moveset.
Yeah,
I just don't care. I don't know or care.
Hmm. How many do I have so far? Okay, I got 5. Oh boy. Okay, you're making the cut. You're gonna have the cut. I got 3 left.
Crap, I only have 2.
What's her? Oh boy. I mean, adjust if you need to adjust. Okay. 2 left. I just noticed I have like a strong... I have 3 fighting guys up here.
Well, those are the ones that you like.
I know. It was just like funny. I don't really use that type at all. Except for Machamp. No, Machoke, excuse me. Because I didn't have the ability to trade to get Machoke. Stupid.
Oh.
Yeah. One of the dumbest things they put in there. I understand the concept behind it, but like, ugh. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, one more. Let's see. Alright, I see a potential. Oh, crap, I forgot about him. Okay, there's 2 potentials. No, get rid of that one. Zapdos is cool, but I don't think he's making this list.
What?
Yeah, I know. Crap. Alright, I gotta do it. Alright, I got my 10.
I'm not ready.
No worries, you're good.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Can you do me a solid and you want to refresh your screen share real quick? Because it's fuzzy. Hopefully that... Hey, it's me. Twice. What's up? Hey. Look at that green screen. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Thank you. Okay. So, I was going to run down who we got in our list, or my list, rather. So, I have Pidgeot, Arcanine, Alakazam, Hitmonlee, Jolteon, Machamp, Primeape, Scyther, Haunter, and Kingler. Okay, you want to go through yours?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I have Oddish, Pikachu. I can't remember this guy's name.
Cubone.
Cubone, thank you.
Oh boy.
Ponyta, Meowth, Eevee, Ninetales, Psyduck, Charmander, and Squirtle.
Okay, we got a size differential for most of these. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, we gotta narrow it down to 5.
Mhm.
Oh boy. All right. I guess we're just gonna go right into it. So yeah, I guess the 5 you're dropping, just pull down to that top bar next to Bulbasaur.
Okay.
All right.
I don't like that.
No? I mean, we could drag up. Or do you want to add another?
I don't like having to get rid of.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what we got to do. We're making a top 5. Who's our top 5 favorites? Well, these are all good. We got our top 10.
Yeah.
That's still a big accomplishment from the 150. Okay. You're definitely going up. Alakazam has made the cut. Arcanine's made the cut. Oh boy. Pidgeot's too much of a badass. Gotta go up. Alright, I got 2 left.
Pidgeot's too much of a badass.
He is! Or she is, depending. Crap. Alright, I think I gotta start eliminating down. Because it's like, who goes up next? I don't know. Alright, Kingler, you cool, but you gotta go. Primeape, that's the same for you.
Why did you choose Kingler?
I don't know. I really liked Kingler when I played. I think he just had a real cool look. Also, I remember there was one episode of Pokemon where Ash, I don't know if he evolved as Krabby or maybe just got a Kingler, but like their interactions together too seemed cool. Yeah, he was usually my go-to water type in Gen 1 if I didn't pick Squirtle. Oh boy. Scyther, you going? You cool, but I never really used you.
And now we have to rank them in order.
Alright. Oh, you already got your 5?
Yep.
Alright, I still need to drop 2.
Oh boy.
Oh, hold on. You don't have to rank them right now.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. B's just going right into it. No debate, discussion, self thought here.
Self-thought?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll wait.
You're good. Like ripping through it. I know my list already.
I know my list.
I know who goes where. I'm not going to talk about it at all. Hitmonlee, you're going.
Oh.
Alright. One left. It's between Jolteon, Machamp, and Haunter. Who stays, who goes? Oh, boy. Haunter's gone. Alright. I got my 5.
Alright.
Alright, so my remaining 5 out of my top 10. I got Jolteon, Pidgeot, Arcanine, Alakazam, and Machamp. Be who you got left of your 5?
I have Pikachu, Eevee, Squirtle, Psyduck, and Meowth.
Okay. And then you're...
Which I feel like it's the most basic list.
No. How's that basic?
Basic ass list, but...
Alright, so you're just going right into it. You didn't want to, like... These are our top 5s. These are 4. This is 3. Go from there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, if you can do that list that way, and then switch it up for the other ones or whatever. Because I was gonna be like, all right, looking at them, who stays? Like, who moves up? Who stays? Just like that last 10, like, you know. All right. So why did I pick these 5? Over the others? Jolteon's really cool. Now, I talked about movesets earlier. He was one that I had a tough time getting a good moveset with. He's got, like, Quick Attack and I think Pin Missile early on. Like, he doesn't get really any electric attacks. Great. He's got Thunder, but that's, like, later on. So he's there. Pidgeot I always thought was cool. Weirdly enough, they like mixed up Pidgeot and Pidgeotto art all the time in books. It was messed up.
That is weird. I mean, they do look kind of similar though. Like...
They do, yeah. I mean, Pidgeotto's just got a shorter mohawk thing, swoop. I don't know, whatever you'd call that. Arcanine. I never had an Arcanine until later games, and I always wanted one. It was always like I had yellow version.
Oh no!
Uh-oh, B has discovered something. What's up?
Yeah. Probably would put Growlithe up there.
Oh, rip Growlithe. He got beat out by Ponyta, Charmander, Cubone, who you didn't even remember whose name it was.
I just know he's a cutie and I like him.
Oh boy. But yeah, it always seemed to work out that I didn't have the gen that you could get Arcanine, or Growlithe rather. So yellow and then silver. I don't think he was in Gen 3 at all, but I don't know. So he's always been there as the one I want. Alakazam wasn't one. Obviously, I talked about the trading you'd have to trade for over the link cable along with Machamp. So I'd always get Kadabra and Machoke, and they'd be definitely part of the team. Oh, boy. Alright, so who's staying at number 5? Who is staying at number 5? I think I gotta put Jolteon at 5. Jolteon's cool. Jolteon's cool. Jolteon's dope. But yeah, I gotta put that slight gameplay mechanic in there to just kind of edge him out. I mean, he is on the wall and behind me in the photo.
That's true.
Oh, there's Alakazam.
Yep.
Oh, he's on the other side. I don't know. But yeah. All right, so who's your bottom there?
Okay, I'll do this the same way you're doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you already got them up there.
Okay, I'm putting Psyduck at number 5.
Okay. Why is that?
I just like him because I like psychic type Pokemon. I think they're cool. And also just nostalgia, like Misty Psyduck. I loved him.
Yeah.
And like I just want one. Like if I was gonna have Pokemon, I would want a Psyduck that I could just like carry around.
Okay. The migraine
That
Pokemon.
is just my reasoning. I just like him. And
fair enough. And you haven't even seen Detective Pikachu. I think that would make you like him even more. He's a pretty standout character in that one. Alright, who's taking the 4th spot? Oh boy. I'm between two. Alakazam's going up. Arcanine's going up. I'm between Machamp and Pidgeot. Both look cool. I could only get one. Stupid trades. I think I'm gonna go number 4. Pidgeot. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know. I just think, like, once again, I think it comes down to moves. Like, he had decent ones. Obviously, Fly. He had to teach him that. And then all I can really think about was, like, Wing Attack. At least in the earlier games. Later on, we got some fancier ones, like Aerial Ace. And, I mean, Peck was fine. And, shit, there's other ones. But obviously, I'm forgetting clearly. But, I don't know. Usefulness. Flying was really only good against grass. And Elite Four, I don't think really had any grass type. So it didn't really help towards that. Yeah. Alright, who's number 4 over there?
Okay. Well, these two obviously are going up.
Okay.
I gotta put Squirtle up.
Oh, okay.
I'm going Meowth.
Meowth.
And Meowth I chose because I really liked him in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I liked his sassy New York accent.
Okay.
And I don't know, he just like he was part of Team Rocket, but he still had a good heart and he was like a kind meow
Right.
when it really came down to it. And I just really liked his character in the anime, so I have a soft spot in my heart
Hmm.
for him. I don't think I've ever had him on my team in a game.
Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of
It's
bland.
really just from the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, third place. I mean, I think I already know how it's gonna go, so I think this one's quick. Champ, you're third. You're third. You're cool, but I never had you. You were the unobtainable goal, or one of them. I mean, I might have had one once, but like, imagining this forearm mofo just beating down on people. Scary.
I mean, he is scary.
Yeah.
That's true. I wouldn't want to meet.
All right. You already got Squirtle as your third.
I put Squirrel as my third
Mm-hmm.
because he's my favorite. I think he's my favorite starter, probably of all of them.
Okay.
I would always. Oh, hello. I have a cat jumping on the computer.
Oh, fun.
I would always choose Squirtle. Like, he's always the one that I would want to choose. And Squirtle Squad is super cool. And he's so cute. And then Blastoise is really good as far as I'm concerned. Like, with my playthroughs, he's a powerful Pokemon.
Right.
And so, just being my favorite starter. Like, if we had done the starter one, he would have been definitely at the top.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, B, let's see if you remember, why is he named Squirtle?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't know if
I thought.
Do I know?
I thought I told you and it like blew your mind.
I don't know if you ever told me.
Or maybe Tim told you.
Oh, yes.
He's a turtle with a squirrel tail.
Yes. Yes. Which it just the way they name Pokemon, you know.
Yep, some of them at least.
I was just looking down at Ekans and Arbok.
Snake, Cobra.
Yep. I die inside a little bit when I think about that.
I mean, that's a little bit more creative than other stuff.
Yeah.
Abracadabra, Alakazam. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Bee drill. Let's make a bee with drills on his
Right. Aptly named.
Yep.
Aptly named.
Alright, well, I mean, if you're watching the video, he's clearly right there on the wall. I think Alakazam takes top spot. Arcanine was another one I didn't have. I mean, I'm sure he had really cool moves and stuff like that. Obviously, he's very cool looking. I think he was in the Pokemon anime intro, and like, Ash never got one. He was just randomly riding on it in the intro. It was weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, so I mean, great, but yeah, Alakazam's got to take it. I only had Alakazam a few times, but Kadabra is always on the team. Always on the team. And he was a boss. As like, I did a very bad job as a kid equally leveling everyone. I usually just had the starter pretty much take the forefront of every battle. So if the starter went down, Kadabra was the backup. So he had some type advantages early on in Silver and Elite Four. So like he would blast through, I think, two of them. I think it was the second and the third, which was oh boy, it was Bruno and Agatha, I believe. So yeah, he did some work there. And when I finally did beat the Elite Four, which took ages, he was definitely a big part of that. So yeah, I think Alakazam, the Psychic, gotta take it. Number one for the list.
Number one.
Number one.
So I chose Eevee for my number two. Number one, because Eevee is just adorable, and I want to have one to cuddle with. And how can you not love adorable Eevee? And that is primarily how I choose my favorite Pokemon. Is just how cute they are. But I also like the Eeveelutions, as you know, B. I have a poster of all of them in my room, and I just think that they're so cool, and always wanted to get all of them. Like, I always wanted to have all of them. I never did. But I always wanted to have one of each one.
Yeah.
And I don't know, ever since I was a kid, that's just like been my favorite.
Why is Pikachu number one?
Pikachu is number one for, I can't think of the word that I want. Nostalgia reasons. Thanks, brain. So the first Pokemon game that I ever had was Yellow on the Game Boy Color, and so as like a 8-year-old kid, I was super obsessed with Pikachu and just loved playing. And that was the only Pokemon game that I had for the longest time. Many more games came out, and I only wanted to play Yellow.
Okay.
And then I was watching the anime, and I loved Pikachu in the anime. And so that is, sorry if you can hear cat. So, I don't know, that's just, like, Pikachu just has such a special place in my heart because I loved him so much when I was a kid, and still is my favorite. And just, like, when I think about Pokemon, that's who I think about. That's what I connected with.
Right.
Playing Yellow as a kid.
Nice. So I'm looking at this "why does this shit exist" list you brought up. You've started making. All right, I understand Dugtrio and Diglett. What's wrong with Kakuna and Beedrill? It's a cocoon and a bee.
I just don't like them.
Okay.
I don't like them. He looks more like a wasp than like a nice honeybee. And wasps are the worst. And he has drills. Which is why he's Beedrill.
Yeah.
That's like the most horrifying thing I can think of is a wasp with drills on it.
Okay. And then what's wrong with Goldeen? It's a fish.
Goldeen doesn't do anything. And I was freaked out by the voice.
Okay.
Goldeen. I don't know, it just freaked me out. And so I was like, you know what? That's a hard pass. I don't like Goldeen.
Alright. So I didn't assemble mine, but I think I gotta throw in Venonat. Like, what's this puffball thing?
With freaky eyes.
I mean, I like him, don't get me wrong.
They're fly eyes.
Yeah.
But they're red.
I mean, I like him, but, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, Venomoth makes sense. Let's evolve into a moth. But he's just a dust ball. Like a dust bunny. So,
right, he's just a fluff.
And then, let's see what else is there. I had another one, and then, crud. Oh, okay. I mean, not because it's weird looking, but Poliwrath. Why does Poliwrath exist? Him and Poliwhirl are the same thing. Just he's on steroids and more angry.
Yeah, I agree.
He's yoked.
That one could have been that could have been a 2. Like, there could have been just one evolution.
Right. So I don't get that. Let's see. I mean, some are weird looking, but, like, it makes sense. Like Victory Bell, freaky looking, but it makes sense and logical. Geodude logical? No, but still.
But still. Yeah, Victory Bell kind of freaked me out.
It just had that high-pitched, like, screech.
Yeah.
Okay, Grimer and Muck.
Right, they're just like mud.
One is fine, but like why have
Why
both?
does he need to evolve
into a bigger, sadder thing?
Right.
I guess you could say the same for Voltorb and
That's
Electrode.
True.
It's just inverse.
I didn't understand those.
All right, why does Lickitung exist? Why is he a thing?
Well, that's also a good question. Lickitung is weird.
Hmm.
And I've never had one. Like, I don't know
They're not
if he
useful.
is useful. Okay.
No.
Well, then, really, why
I
did
felt
we
like a lot of these, like I mentioned Meowth and Persian when you were asking about that, they just kind of like, I don't know, maybe it was because I didn't like normal type Pokemon, but it was just like, yeah, it's kind of basic. Like, Takedown's your best move.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And you damage yourself with it, so.
Right.
Hmm. Like, Tangle is weird,
None
but
of
I
my
like
choices
Tangela.
here were really, um, like, strategic
Mm-hmm.
in actual gameplay. I think if we had done, like, future generations, because
Uh-huh.
those I played as an adult and actually had not a lot of strategy, but some semblance of strategy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could do a better job of picking strategic Pokemon. These
Mm.
I pretty much chose out of nostalgia.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my top five, I mean, three of these I had on my team, pretty much by
Mm-hmm.
default. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Machoke Machamp was, like, the throwaway. Like, I almost threw in Graveler slash Golem in my top 10 because Graveler was another one that I fell in love with just because he did really well on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but, yeah, I don't know. I've never been, like, super, like, we're going against an ice type gym. Like, maybe I'll have one Pokemon that does well against them, but I'm not going to, like, rearrange everything for it. Same with the Elite Four.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll try and have at least one of them for each that's has a little type advantage or something.
Right.
But,
And I gotta give a shout out to Growlithe, who would have been up there if I hadn't messed up.
Mm-hmm. Well, you forgot.
That I did. But Growlithe is the best.
Mm.
And I want a Growlithe in real life.
Alright, so just to wrap up this topic, going through my top five. At number 5 is Jolteon. Number 4 is Pidgeot. Number 3 is Machamp. Number 2 is Arcanine. And number 1, the winner, Alakazam.
The winner!
The winner.
Mine is number 5 is Psyduck. Number 4, Meowth. Number 3 is Squirtle. Number 2 is Eevee. And the winner is Pikachu.
Nice. Alright. So there's round 1, Pokemon, the Gen 1ers.
Pokemans.
Alright, so Kate wanted to do for round 2. It's called Millennial Kids Shows. I don't know. Presentation mode B. I don't know how accurate millennial is, but yeah. Kate, you want to scroll down? No, yeah, go there.
This one is just, it's still weird.
Yeah, scroll down. Keep going.
There we go.
No, present. Oh, there you go. Then scroll back up.
Yeah, it just takes me.
Oh,
there
a second. Okay. All right. So, oh boy, I'm gonna read all the candidates here. All right. So once again, we're doing the same thing we did with Pokemon. Going to 10, and then B, we're gonna go from there, eliminate 5, and then we're gonna bump them up tiers.
Mm-hmm.
So just for you guys at home, shows that we have to pick from. Let's see. We have Avatar: The Last Airbender. We have Courage the Cowardly Dog, Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park, Cat Dog, Hannah Montana, Robot Chicken, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, The Amanda Show, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, King of the Hill, All That, Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Hey Arnold, Naruto, Batman the Animated Series, Aqua Teen, Hunger Force, Ben 10, Powerpuff Girls, Camp Lazlo, Billy and Mandy, Dragon Ball Z, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Recess, Power Rangers, Chowder, Danny Phantom, Even Stevens, Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Futurama, iCarly, Pokemon, Drake and Josh, Kids Next Door, American Dad, Kim Possible, Justice League, Johnny Test, Looney Tunes, Chalk Zone, One Piece. Why is One Piece in here? Adventure Time, Phineas and Ferb, The Proud Family, Phil of the Future, Scooby-Doo, Samurai Jack, Rugrats, Rocket Power, Regular Show, SpongeBob, Total Drama Island, Teen Titans, That's So Raven, The Wild Thornberries, Boondocks, also an interesting choice, Wizards of Waverly Place, My Gym Partner's a Monkey, Doug Flintstones, Fairly Odd Parents, Clone Wars, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Holy crap. Okay. Oh man,
So
Nedzy
we're starting.
Classified isn't on this list. Fuck it. This list is trash.
Wow.
Trash.
We're
Alright.
picking 10 first.
So we're picking 10 to start. Bam. Yep, you're up there. You're up there. Uh-huh. Ooh. Oh boy, I'm already at 5. That one's going up there. Trying to think of like what I watched the most. Alright, I got time. I have enough space for 2 more. Alright, I think that one's going up there. This one's gotta go, right? Yep, it's going up there. Be your screen share is fuzzy again.
Weird. Why does it do that?
Not sure. Don't know if it would help, but maybe that Pokemon tab you don't need anymore, but you can X that out.
You mean Polmon?
Polmon, right. There you go. Oh boy, I got a variety here. Let's see if I can alphabetize these. Did I do that right?
Okay, I've got 10.
Okay. On my top 10. I have Avatar Last Airbender, Chowder, Dexter's Laboratory, Dragon Ball Z, Drake and Josh, Fairly Odd Parents, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Looney Tunes, Power Rangers, and Scooby-Doo.
Sweet.
Yep.
I have Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Simpsons, SpongeBob SquarePants, Phineas and Ferb, The Wild Thornberrys, Rugrats, Recess, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Pokemon, and Looney Tunes.
Okay.
That was a
I'm more surprised about Simpsons, but for the kid, but I don't know.
Oh my goodness. I grew up on The Simpsons.
Really?
I watch The Simpsons every day. Yep.
Huh. Maybe it's just me. I always thought that was like more older crowd. What's up, Jeff? How's it going?
Hi, Jeff.
Huh. All right.
I don't know. I watched it as a kid.
Oh boy. Okay. So there's top 10. Now we got to get this down to 5.
Crap.
Yeah. Sugar honey iced tea. Okay. You can do this. Simpsons is dumb. Futurama is better, says Jeff.
You're dumb.
I'd agree with that.
I mean, The Simpsons is dumb now.
See, I don't think I've watched enough
more
Simpsons.
More recent seasons, it's gone downhill. It used to be really good, but I wouldn't watch it. Like, I haven't watched new episodes in years.
I don't know. I haven't watched enough Simpsons to really formulate an opinion on it, but yeah, I like Futurama a lot. Not enough to get in my top 10, though, but...
No.
Hi. Crap. These are all so good.
I know.
Okay, I just gotta think of which ones are important to me. Okay, that one's going up. This one's going up. Ooh, too high. That one's going up. There are 2 left. I might have to start doing like I did with the Pokemon list. Start dropping ones down. Ooh, Rugrats losing its spot.
That's what I started doing.
Alright, I'm dropping Chowder. Chowder was great, but I didn't watch that until later. And it wasn't that long of a show. They stopped it after like 2 seasons, which sucked.
I never watched Chowder. I don't know.
It's pretty fun, like, or funny. It's like dumb funny, like most of these shows are.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was on Netflix, so I decided to give it a try. It was like, it came out definitely during the 2000s. I want to say 2006? So like middle school time. So I didn't check it out then, but it was this kid who just loved food and loved cooking, but he was kind of a dumbass. So, yeah, he lived with like his teacher that was a chef, and there's this old cranky old lady that was the chef's wife. I don't know. It was funny. Is that Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? Yeah, right there. It is.
Sweet Life of whatever.
Okay, I gotta drop Dragon Ball Z just because all the filler episodes.
Oh, that show is at least 50% filler.
Yeah. Damn. Still need to drop 3 of these. See, 2 are, like, historic. Like, I feel Looney Tunes and Scooby-Doo, like, paved the way, obviously. Like,
right.
These were some of the first ones we watched. Oh, well, I mean, you dropped Looney Tunes like a sack of bricks over there, but whatever.
Wow!
You did! It's
only after much thought.
I need you to introduce you guys into some good late 80s
You just
came
in the chat to be crotchety. What is that?
I mean, this list just, it's, like I said, it's millennial kid shows. So no Thundercats here, no original Justice Friends, because that was my jam back in the day. What was it? Wacky Races? Oh my god, Laugh Olympics or whatever? That was awesome. I loved Laugh Olympics. How old do you think I am? What? You said... Oh boy. Alright, well, foot in mouth. I'm not Thundercats old? Okay. Okay. So sorry.
Okay.
That was still good. Alright, B's got her top 5 over there. I still need to...
5. I gotta move them into the appropriate...
I still need to drop 3 of these. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna drop Odd Parents.
That was a good one.
It was a great one.
It didn't make my list, but it was a good one.
I really love that TV special they did with the remotes that they were going through the channels and shit like that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. But then they got Poof the Kid, and it started going downhill from there.
Yeah.
And then they got that, like, fairy dog. I wasn't even around watching those episodes, but that was dumb.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of those.
Cosmo definitely up there, though.
I'm going to give some honorable mention.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Cat Dog, honorable mention. Ed, Ed and Eddie. That's a classic. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Powerpuff Girls. Dexter's Lab. The Proud Family was a good one. I enjoyed that one a lot.
I didn't watch that one.
Doug. I never watched Boondocks. That's an interesting choice, considering that what the rest of these are more like kids type shows. Although Robot Chicken is on here too. That's not a kids show.
No.
Which that was hilarious.
I was like 50-50 on those episodes.
I discovered Robot Chicken in like late middle school, and I loved it.
Gotcha.
I think I was at the right level of...
Oh yeah, Robot Chicken definitely still on. Yeah, that thing never dies.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force is on here too. That's a great show too.
It's a weird show.
That one, it is very weird, but it is hilarious.
All right.
If Dragon Ball Z is on here, if just Dragon Ball was on here, that might have gone in there. I just watched Dragon Ball a couple years ago, so I've only watched it as an adult, but dang, it's good. I liked it a lot.
Fair. Used to have a recording of Carl from Aquatine for my voicemail message. Nice.
Nice. Love it.
Alright, so I dropped Looney Tunes. That was a tough one. I think mainly because, like, Bugs was obviously, as most people's jam. Oh, no! Oh, God.
No, I might have... You're having a Growlithe moment.
I might have to switch that back. I totally forgot fucking Space Jam.
Oh shit, Space Jam.
How the fuck did I... No, B. Looney Tunes were in Space Jam. I'm sorry, Scooby-Doo, you're gone.
No, you can't.
What? I can't switch it?
You didn't let me switch out Growlithe.
Well, yeah, because we're halfway up the list of the three. You didn't switch them out when I said Arcanine earlier. Scooby-Doo's overrated, says Jeff. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Velma's hot, though. Oh, boy, Jeff.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, B, what are your top 5?
Top 5 for me. I got Avatar The Last Airbender, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Power Rangers, Drake and Josh, and Looney Tunes.
I have Avatar The Last Airbender, Courage, The Cowardly Dog, The Simpsons, SpongeBob SquarePants, and The Wild Thornberry.
Alright. Okay, so we gotta figure out what's number 5 here. Oh, boy. Courage gave you anxiety? Yeah, I hear you there, Jeff. Some of those episodes, I was like, oh, hell no.
When we get there.
Alright, this one might be an easy pick.
Okay. I've got mine. Well, I'll just talk about it, because you're still figuring out
yours.
Yeah, go for it. So I put The Simpsons at number 5. Simply because, so I grew up on The Simpsons. I watched it every day after school, and I loved it. And I still love it. But I feel like they should have been done with it a long time ago, and it's like outlived its goodness. And so that's for early seasons only that I like, and I feel like it's got pretty bad as it kept going on. So I had to put it at the bottom because it just started getting worse, and I just kind of started liking it less and less. Which I didn't feel like happened with these other shows.
Gotcha. Jeff said he wasn't allowed to watch Simpsons because parents thought it was bad for kids. I hear you there.
I feel like people think The Simpsons is worse than it is.
Me.
I've had quite a few people tell me that their parents didn't let them watch it. I didn't feel like it was that bad. But my parents didn't really censor a lot of stuff for me, so maybe I was just used to it. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was a negative influence on my life.
Gotcha. It came on right before Married with Children, so it must be Fallon course. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Alright, so at the bottom, number 5, I got Power Rangers. So Power Rangers, obviously, I love. I mean, they're the sub-notifications, at least. Will be. Lot of filler like Dragon Ball Z, though. Like, a lot of just, like, we're gonna do the same thing over and over again. Here's a villain, we're gonna fight it for a while, then he's gonna grow big, then we're gonna get a robot, then we're gonna punch, and we win. Once they kind of got the ball rolling, and, like, they had some story parts going, those were always good. Like, seeing the transition from Mighty Morphin all the way till space, like, those were all connected in a way. And then we went to Galaxy, and then it kind of, like, each season was its own thing, which was fine. Frickin' Forever Red, that special, where they got the Red Rangers from Mighty Morphin all the way up until Wild Force together. That special was badass. And yeah, like Jeff said, the new comics are pretty good for Power Rangers. They got the Power Rangers fighting game right now, Battle for the Grid, which is amazing. So, yeah, obviously a lot of good moments. The Power Rangers movies, the latest one was kind of but like the one from 1993, fantastic, with Ivan Ooze and stuff. So, it's good. Just, yeah, a lot of filler. The original doesn't hold up. No, going back, like I said, it's like, ugh. The original movie is hard to go back? You get out! Get out! The door's there! Just go! No!
If I could ban other mods, I would ban them.
Oh, Jeff, that hurts. That hurts the soul. The original movie's hard to go back? I will admit there's one cringe part when Adam mentions he's a frog with his ninja powers, but other than that, goddamn.
Goddamn.
Alright. I was the target or demographic for that shit. My opinion is valid. It is valid. Alright, gotta figure out our fourth one here.
Number 4. I think I've got it.
Yeah, I think I got mine too.
I definitely do.
Can
I go first?
Sure.
Alright, I put Courage the Cowardly Dog at number 4. I freaking love that show. And this was the beginning of small Kate being into weird shit. And I was still into weird shit. And I feel like that was the first, like, that show is bizarre as all hell.
Yeah.
And, like, kind of spooky. Like, it's an experience. But I always loved it. Like, it kind of scared me, but I was so into it. I just ate it up as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, I'm still into kind of weird shit. And that was the first sign. And I don't know, it's just, it was funny, but also weird and not too, like, some cartoons were just too, like, too over the top trying to be funny or too, like, feel good, like everything is always great.
Mm-hmm.
And those kind of bugged me. And Courage the Cowardly Dog is just kind of bizarre and weird. And I really, really liked that. And I still do. I still love watching Courage the Cowardly Dog.
It's a good one. So I put Looney Tunes as 4. Obviously Space Jam was great. But yeah, other than that, like, I didn't like everybody in the Looney Tunes. So, like, only certain things really clicked. And I think it's more of a nostalgic pick as well. Like, obviously that set the bar, I guess you could say. And let's not talk about Looney Tunes Back in Action, the live action movie. Oh, God.
No, let's not talk about that.
No. All right, number 3.
Okay, is that extreme? What about the kids in Rocket Power?
Yeah, but they didn't skydive and then immediately rollerblade.
That's true.
Also, they were competing in the skydiving thing, and they rollerbladed because they needed to get around town. Nobody had a car. I don't know. But you also got, Jeff, you got fucking Higher Ground from Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then you had some other sweet song while they were rollerblading. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
It was hype. I don't know. Like I said, I love that movie. I think my, like, goosebumps moment of that movie. You don't care for the Chili Peppers? God dang it. No, I'm just kidding. I think my goosebumps moment from that movie is when they morph for the first time. Like, how, like the rock, like, that's kicking in. Like, the metal theme that they made for that. And, like, it's all, like, they're doing their poses, obviously, in the spotlight. And there's dust and shit. And, like, oh, my God. After they're getting their ass whooped by Ivan Ooze's kids. And then when they find them later, and, like, fucking shit goes down, and they whoop ass. I don't know, man. That is fucking great. Let's see. Top 3. What's number 3? Now, I hear you, Jeff. Yeah, hearing songs too many times, just not good. I don't know. Higher Ground, I liked a lot. That was like an acquired taste, but that definitely was good from that movie. That goes up. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, you're already there. Go ahead.
I'm already ready. I put the wild thornberries at number 3, and my mom actually found this, and then she was just watching it, and then I came in and watched it with her, and then I really liked it too. My mom loves the wild thornberries. That would be her number 1.
Really?
Like cartoons that I watched as a kid, she loved that show, and I did too. They went all kinds of cool places, and she could talk to animals, which, as you know, is like my ultimate wish. If I could have a superpower, it would be to talk to animals, and so I was super into that. Also, Tim Curry as the voice of Nigel Thornberry absolutely made that show. It was so amazing. So it was just like an adventurous, kind of different kind of show. Like it just felt different and something that I was into. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Smashing.
Marianne.
Marianne.
I'm a sloth.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was just, oh my god, Tim Curry was just the jewel of that show.
My number 3 was Foster.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That's another one that still holds up. Watching it as an adult, I still enjoy it just as much. Okay, I'm done.
Nice. Number 3, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends takes my number 3. I think this one, I just enjoyed all the goofy characters a lot. And Blue, I always found hysterical because he's just batshit crazy, while Mac isn't really necessarily that way. Like, seeing how Mac would have created that, I don't know.
I'm just remembering the episode where Blue is in a deodorant ad.
Yeah.
And then he turns all Hollywood. He gets all fancy because he's in this ad. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of like moments where it was just like laugh out loud moments. Like, it's the stupidest little joke or whatever. I mean, I'm picturing the scene right now where it's the adoption day and he's running around like trying to save all his friends and having the kids chase after him. There was one scene, I don't know if he was trying to get in trouble or whatever, but the rabbit, Mr. Harriman, he like pushed down the stairs, and then all you see is him like poke his head over Harriman, like the railing. Harriman says a line, and then he just like laughs maniacally at the top of the stairs. There's the one he's bored and watching TV because the house is empty, and he's like watching the Weather Channel, and he's like, "It's hot in Topeka," and just keeps repeating the line over and over again.
Dang, now you're saying these, I'm remembering all these. That is a good show. That is a good show.
There's the one they're in the mall and they got the little, he's trying to get the present for Madam Foster, but he has like $3 to his name and he keeps kicking people in the shins because they're cheapskates. And he finds the little cactuses and he's like, "Hey, can you hold this on my back?" And he just makes the noise, blah, 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 and it moves. And then he has like 15 of the employees over there holding them. Oh, yeah, just a lot of funny moments in that show.
That's a good one. I feel like that kind of holds up too as an adult. That would still be fun to watch. I would still watch it.
Jeff was watching Foster's in college. Oh boy. Whoops. All right. Number 1. Mine was easy.
Got it.
Yep, I thought so.
Yep.
All
right.
Yep.
At number 2, I put good old SpongeBob SquarePants. This is partly because I still quote SpongeBob all the time. Middle school Kate was absolutely obsessed with SpongeBob SquarePants. That was my jam all the time. I think I had all 3 years of middle school, I had SpongeBob SquarePants birthday parties.
Oh.
Like, that was the shit. I had a SpongeBob piñata every time. It was great.
Wow.
So
okay.
That was just like, SpongeBob was just like the main cartoon of my like middle school-ish time.
Right.
And I still find it really funny. I don't know. Some people are really annoyed and think it's really stupid. I still find it funny. I still quote it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really was, it fit with my sense of humor at the time.
Yeah.
And it still does.
Yeah, that was definitely one, like, with Fairly Odd Parents that I watched all the time. Like, when just chilling at home or someone's house.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, so many, like, quotes. Obviously, I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now, but, like, references that you go back to and just joke about.
Yeah.
And yeah, like 90% of that show, 99% of that show is utter stupidity and makes no sense. But
Right.
Yeah.
That's very true. Which is probably why, like, it makes sense that when you're in, like, middle school time,
Mm-hmm.
that's what's funny.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
just my obsession with, but I had to keep it in there.
Mm-hmm. For number 2, I had Drake and Josh at number 2. So this was like definitely middle school. I don't know. This show was very good, very entertaining. I liked the dynamic of the different brothers and how they acted. But when they sunk up and they were both on the same page, like seeing that relationship grow and seeing how ridiculous they could be, like, it was just a blast to watch. And then obviously them battling against Megan, who was terrorizing them all the time. Was it Megan? Was that the sister's name? Pretty sure it was.
I'm pretty sure.
That was always good. I mean, I can think of a couple moments in particular too, like that movie theater. I was always like, oh man, that's an awesome movie theater and whatever, where they're working for a while. There's the scene with the game sphere, spherical. The basketball game where Drake gets owned by Josh's grandma was a good one too. There's the treehouse one where they're building it, but Drake didn't cut the door out, so they're stuck up there.
Oh boy.
What else was there? Oh, the one they were helping out, the movie theater manager. She went through the eye surgery, so she had like the covers on her eyes. So they went over to her house, and the three of them doing like DDR from the TV. That was fun. And then they had that movie, or like kind of movie, that was good too. Well, they're like, I don't remember what they were doing exactly, but they were stopping like real criminals. But yeah, a lot of good moments.
Also,
in that show.
the theme song is a banger,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have it stuck in
Nice. Yeah. And it seems like we ended up with the same number 1.
Yep.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
God damn, it's so good.
Yeah, definitely a good show. I still have yet to see all of season 3. Yeah, I've seen the end. Like, I know how it wraps up and everything. But yeah, I don't know what happened, because like I was pretty on spot of watching at least the majority of season 1 and season 2. Like, I remember when they had the finale for season 1, like watching that when it aired, like the premiere or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I don't know what happened with season 3. Maybe I just didn't know when it was on or when it was airing. And then I also was able to get the box sets of DVDs, which I don't have anymore, but now I have the full complete thing on like Blu-ray. And I just watched those like a bunch, the first 2 seasons, but I never got the third one on the same box set or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I just never had seen all those episodes and still haven't. But yeah, the ending, I remember that being, was it the ending of season 2? Yeah, ending of season 2 was another big moment where like shit has hit the fan and we're not ready. Like, oof.
And we're not ready.
We are not ready. We're just going to take a lightning bolt right to the chest. And yeah.
Yeah. B, we're going to have to watch all this together.
Yeah, well, like I said, I got the Blu-ray, so I think it's on our list of things to watch. And I still haven't given it a try, but I hear Korra is really good, which is the same makers and obviously same franchise.
Yeah, I've only watched a few episodes of that. I liked him, though. Mm-hmm. So I want to watch the rest of it.
You got any thoughts
But
about
it's just
Avatar?
so good.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's also smart, and the characters are really well written, and there's excellent character development,
Mm-hmm.
which a lot of these other shows, as good as they are, didn't really have that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just really like satisfying to watch. And it really holds up to watching as an adult too. So like you can continue to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Going from a kid to an adult. It's just so good. So
Right.
well written.
Yeah. Speaking of funny moments, as soon as you brought it up, there was an episode I watched a bunch in season 1 where they go to, they're not earthbenders, but they have like the traditional green and black colors, the fan girls.
Mm-hmm.
And like Aang's all popular and stuff. And at one point, like he's kind of lost track or lost steam with the kids being interested, and he's like, "Oh, you want to see this trick?" Woo! And he just puts his hands out, and there's like little marbles spinning around. He's like, and they're like, "Nah, we're bored." Yeah. So really good series.
So good.
It's unfortunate that they bombed and botched that movie.
Oh my god.
That was such a disappointment.
They killed it and dragged it through the street.
One good scene. That's all I had was one good scene.
I never saw it, so.
Oh, I did.
I feel lucky that I didn't see it.
Yeah. I went to the movie theater, 3D showing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I saw one leaf in 3D fly around.
Wow.
There was no Momo in the movie.
What?
They called everybody.
What?
Yeah. They had the weirdest pronunciations of names. It was not Aang, it was Ong. And Sokka was Soka or something like that.
Oh my god.
And yeah, they had one good scene of Zuko being the spirit and saving Aang. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
There was a lot of hands being raised in the air during that, like.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jeff says, I never got to check out Airbender as much as I would have liked, but they're releasing complete series Blu-ray collection soon, so I might check that out. Should be already out. I bought mine from Best Buy, like maybe a year and a half ago. Yeah, it was like Shadow Drop. Yes, but this is a new one. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, alright.
So what's worse, the Avatar? So what's worse, Airbender live action movie or the Dragon Ball live action movie? Ooh, boy. Yikes.
I haven't seen either, so I can't really answer this question.
I've seen both. I didn't see Dragon Ball in theaters. I might have to say Dragon Ball's worse. I can't think of any redeeming things in that movie. Like I said, Airbender's got one good scene. And then, yeah, like I said, they actually, like, me going to the theater compared to not going to the theater, like, that could be another point against Dragon Ball. They actually mention airbending in Dragon Ball movie? Really? Yeah, I'd say Dragon Ball is worse.
Yikes.
It has pretty girls and James Marsden. That's all it has going for it. James Marsden was in that movie? I didn't know that. Cyclops is in that movie? Oh, boy.
Yikes.
So just a sidebar note about my list. I mentioned it earlier, but if Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide was on this, in this list, included in these photos, I honestly think it would take top spot.
I've never seen.
I know, and it breaks my heart. Oh, a different guy. Okay, not Marsden. Just like, oh, yeah, I love that show. I would watch that. I wouldn't care if it was the same episode over and over again. I just loved the shit out of that show. That was really, really good. Same time period as Drake and Josh, and was Zoe 101 on this list? I don't think it was.
No, I don't think it was. But... Dang, I watched that show too. I watched that show so much, and the entire time I was watching it, I was like, "This is really stupid. Why do I like it?"
Exactly.
But
yeah.
I do like it, and
yeah.
I continue to watch it. So.
Yeah, I hear you there.
I watched a lot of it though.
Mm-hmm.
So it had something.
Did have
something going for it.
You guys have a lot of like soap opera for kids shows on here. Well, I mean, we didn't. Okay, so how Tier Maker works, you can make your own templates. We did not. We just kind of searched like a general category topic, looked like, oh, this is interesting, click on it. We didn't look through these images first. So whoever made this, yeah, they have a decent like mix of stuff. Like, I'm not against it. I have a couple that are like weird, like Boondocks, and you mentioned Robot Chicken, wherever the fuck that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't seem to fit, but yeah, it's also missing some stuff. But yeah, you can make your own. Is there anything I want to shout out here? Oh, Regular Show was funny. I watched that one. That was a good one. That was one I was late to the party. That list looks it should have Freakazoid on it. Oh yeah, there's no like WB Kids stuff on here.
No.
Power Rangers wasn't there till later. Like Animaniacs too.
Cow and Chicken.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah.
Adventure Time is a great show. I love Adventure Time.
I haven't watched that, and that's on the list. Pokemon starred in WB Kids. You are correct, sir. I apologize. You are right. Alright. Round 3.
Round 3.
Round 3. Alright, folks. So, oh boy, Kind of Funny Live 2. Back in 2016. Your boy was living in California and driving to San Francisco, 8 hours. And he said, you know what? Let's make this interesting. Let's record myself talking and ask people for topics. And this topic came up. Rank your favorite cereals. So I did it years ago. We're doing it again. We're revisiting. Now, this is going to work a little different from round 1 and round 2. There's not as many cereals, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the images are just smaller. We're ranking all these sons of bitches. Now, rules for ranking, however. You can only rank that which you've eaten. So if you haven't eaten it, it stays on the bottom. It's not fair to throw it up there. So, yeah. We're going with cereals. So I think what we should do, first drag up everything we've eaten into the D category.
Okay.
And then I would just say, kind of as we're going, maybe just like, I don't know if we want to do it. Do you think we should do them like we did the other list where we leave some behind and then just go up, or?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Do that. Jeff says, have you ever, that's a notification. Snowbike Mike, Tier 1, 22 months. Reese's Puff, get him up. Nice. Oh, thank you for the resub, Mike. Hope you're doing well. All right. Jeff asks, have you ever made Rice Krispie treats using Fruity Pebbles? That's some delicious shit. Interesting. Jeff also agrees that Reese's Puff are the best, but they cut the roof of your mouth. Ooh, yeah, that could be a factor here.
They sure do.
Now this first one says Cheerios. Is this apple cinnamon Cheerios?
Yeah, the green box is apple cinnamon.
Okay, that one's going up. Special K, fuck that.
Wow.
Sorry. I mean, like, I haven't eaten
Strong
it.
feelings.
Strong feelings. It's a pretender to the Applejack's throne. I'm not saying it's as good. I was just double checking. I've had it before. Also, I'm going to try and alphabetize these as I'm going up.
Oh, I did not.
Haven't had that. I have had that. Ooh. Have I had this one? I think I have.
Okay, I've got
Had that.
mine.
I've had that. Let's see. Had that. Had that. Had that. I've had that. I've had that. Lady, how have you never had Raisin Bran? Asked Jeff.
Because I hate raisins.
I haven't either. That used to be my dad's go-to cereal, I think.
Yeah, I absolutely hate raisins, so I was just like, no, that's it.
Did I have Golden Crisp? I think I had Golden Crisp. I had Fruit Loops. What am I doing with my life? That goes up there. I had these. I think I had Fruity Pebbles.
Mike, I don't know if I've ever met anybody who's never filled with milk.
I've never had cereal with milk. I only eat them dry. Also, I have strong hate for the smell of Cheerios, so I've never had them either. Never will. Huh. I agree with the cereal with milk thing. Like, I've had it. I don't understand how people eat their cereal so quick that it doesn't just become the mush. Because that's my problem, is I have it soaking too long, and it's mush. So I'll always have my milk, like, in a glass. Like, I'll drink it while consuming cereal if it's breakfast time. But yeah, I always have to go dry cereal because, like, ugh, Wheaties cereal champions.
Oh boy.
Correct
One moment, we can just switch over to other headphones.
Okay, yeah. Jeff says, correct answer, of course, is to take all of these and put them in a giant mixing bowl and eat all at once. Like Chex Mix. There you go. My dad used to steal my food as a kid, so I learned to eat very quickly and guard my food. I had that. I had that.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool.
Man, I've had a bunch of these.
I really don't like eating cereal dry.
No?
No, I don't like it. Cuts the roof of my mouth. Except that the Cinnamon Toast Crunch churro cereal, really good dry. Not good with milk.
I'm told watching me eat was like watching a dog eat who's afraid a bigger dog will take their food. Well, I mean, it sounds like that exact situation if your dad was going to take your food. I don't know. So, B, you've eaten one more cereal than I have. Because I have 9 and you have 8 left. Let's see. Special K.
Which one is...
Have you had cornflakes?
Cornflakes.
Okay, yeah.
I have cornflakes up there.
Oh, you've had Honey Bunches. Oh, you haven't had Honey Smacks or Golden Crisp? Oh.
No.
Man. Honey Smacks used to be my jam. So here, okay, cereals I haven't had ever. Special K, cornflakes, Count Chocula, Rice Chex, Honey Bunches of Oats, Mini Wheats. Oh, that's a lie. I've had Mini Wheats.
Bunches of Oats.
Isn't that what it's called?
Bunches
of Oats? Oh, my bad. Rice Krispie Treats, Raisin Bran, Crunch Berries, and other Raisin Bran.
What?
What?
Crunch Berries isn't on here.
Captain Berries. Isn't that Crunch Berry? Captain Crunch? You have it. You pulled it up. It's not in your bottom tier.
I mean, there's just regular Captain Crunch. Oh, that is Crunch Berry.
You
never had Crunch Berry?
Jesus, woman, no, I haven't.
What the hell?
I'm sorry. You're not going to be happy with my words about the captain later, then.
Wow, no, I'm not personally offended with your words about the captain. You better watch what you say.
Alright, so we're going to bump these up. So anything that stays in D tier is trash to us. It's not good. It's not good. Let's see how it goes.
Alright. No, you know what? You're going to stay there. Good.
Oops. Oh, God. The list.
The list.
The list. Alright, I'm good.
I'm there. Fruity Kick. Yeah, Fruity Kicks.
No, Fruity Kicks was not on there.
I mean, yeah, it was a thing, but it's not on this list.
Right.
Okay. D tier cereal.
All right.
I've got
So B's trash tier.
Trash tier. Corn Flakes. I don't
I'm
like yours.
I'm looking later. I'm just like, oh. Oh, that hurts.
Cornflakes. Original Corn Flakes. Original Cheerios. Cookie Crisp. Original Kicks. Rice Krispies. Cocoa Krispies. Now, let me say, the majority of these Corn Flakes, Kicks, and Rice Krispies, because they don't taste like anything. They don't have any flavor.
Okay.
So I don't like them. They don't taste like anything.
Yeah.
Now, cornflakes. I used to just dump sugar into a bowl of cornflakes.
Okay.
With milk. And then you get to the end, and it's like this sludge of milk and sugar, which is disgusting.
Oh.
Anyways, so that's why I don't like those.
Jeff did that too.
No. It's a very specific texture of sludge that milk and sugar makes. It's not good. Cheerios is actually kind of the same. They don't really taste like anything.
Okay.
Cookie Crisp had so much potential to be an awesome cereal, but they taste so bad. And I wanted them to have I was so excited because I thought they would have chocolate chips on them, but no, they have these little fake ass chocolate pieces on there that don't even taste like chocolate. And I hate it. I don't like them. They also have mouth cutting potential.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Those are rough cereal.
Which I didn't like. Now, my last one, Cocoa Krispies. Far, 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 far inferior to Cocoa Pebbles. That's why they go trash tier.
So you didn't like them?
I didn't like them. I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
I like how we have the most impassioned feelings about
this. this is the one. Okay. Oh, so Cookie Crisp, I kind of agree with. Cookie Crisp started off good, and then something changed, and they rebranded with the bigger, slimmer wolf, and not that fat robber dog. And it went downhill fast. Cocoa Krispies, man, I don't know. I really enjoyed those. And Kicks, I've only had Kicks a handful of times, but when I've had Kicks, really good. Really good.
I feel like they just don't taste like anything, though.
Oh, so yeah, I thought they were kind of sweet a little bit. It was kind of
Maybe that's because I've only ever had them with milk. So maybe if there's just a little bit of sweet coating, maybe that comes off.
Yeah, I thought they were sweet, and then yeah, kind of similar to Cocoa Puffs, and obviously consistency and stuff. So I don't know, I really enjoyed them. Like I said, only had them a limited amount of times.
Right.
All right, time for me to get yelled at. So my trash tier.
Oh my god! What? B.
Hey,
B.
What's up?
Oh no. Oh, B.
So I got Captain Crunch down there. I
told you to be careful what you said about the captain.
Captain's trash. I'm sorry.
Oh my
god. I got Rice Krispies because those are just gross. Lucky Charms. I'm not a marshmallow guy, so
that's fair.
That was all ugh. Fruit Loops. Maybe I should have moved that up. Maybe it's not utter trash. It's just I don't really care for them. Fruity Pebbles. I'm sorry, trash.
This is where we're gonna have a problem.
I don't like fruit in my cereal. Or
Fruity Pebbles. Oh my god. Okay.
Fake ass fruit.
Wow.
Frosted Flakes. And yeah, Trix. Nope. Bye bye. You know it's just flavoring, right? Yeah, and it tastes like booty.
Oh my god. Jeff, I will absolutely be Captain Crunch in Sea of Thieves. I will.
There.
I've done the captain. Damn it.
That's your pirate name. Yar, I be Captain Crunch. We be taking this boat.
Captain Kate Crunch.
There you go.
Works.
Nice. I like it.
Oh my god.
What?
It's not even actual banana slices in cereal, which is a crime against breakfast. Hey.
Yeah. What?
Fruity Pebbles. That hurts my heart.
Okay, you can have all the Fruity Pebbles your heart desires.
That's true.
More for you.
Yep.
All right. Next tier up. So the ones staying in this tier, excuse me, are like the okays. Like
if you didn't have other cereal.
if you didn't have other cereal, you'll eat this. So okay. Let's see. That's going there. That's going there. That's going there. That's up. I don't see Smacks anywhere. Yeah, Sugar Smacks are here.
They're there.
Honey Smacks, right here. That's why I was heartbroken, because B hasn't had them. I used to love Honey Smacks. Oh, it's so tiny. Yeah, sorry. Hard to read.
You get flakes of them stuck in your teeth. You know what? I'm gonna make this one. I really love that this is the one that we're getting into.
Right.
I'm like personally offended by your cereal choices,
Oh,
and I don't know why.
Alright, I think I'm good.
Alright. C tier cereals. I have 3.
Okay.
Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, Lucky Charms, and Pops. So, Apple Cinnamon Cheerios are okay. They are inferior to Apple Jack.
Right.
Definitely not as good as Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
Lucky Charms, pretty good. I like the marshmallows, but the texture is a little bit too... Like, they're not soft enough for what I like. And the actual cereal pieces get soggy so fast and then taste like nothing. And Pops is kind of the same way, because I always eat my cereal with milk, so they get soggy really fast and then just turn into like this gross like sliminess when they get soggy. So yeah, just gross.
All right. I agree with the Apple Cinnamon Cheerios. I agree with that. Those are fine. I put Cookie Crisp down there just because, like I said, they lost something in the rebrand. Kicks, because only had them a few times. I put the other captain down there, the Peanut Butter Crunch. Now, hear me out. For peanut butter cereals, I think Reese's Puff has the like, is better. So I think I'd go with that. Cheerios, yeah. I'm fine with Cheerios, but if you start having Cheerios a lot, it's all like, ugh, nasty. Golden Crisp only had a few times, same with Mini Wheats, so that's why those stay.
All right.
Okay. So now, how many cereals you got left over there?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I have 16 left.
You have 16 left. Oh, Jesus.
I really like cereal.
I have 10. So you need to get down to 8. I'm going to get down to 5 to move up.
To move up to A tier?
To move up to A tier.
Okay.
And then S tier is obviously like your favorite.
All right.
Duh. Okay. Cutting the rankings by half. You go up, you go up, you go up. Oofa. This is where the boys become men.
Oh, boy.
That one's probably got to go up. Oops. And then I'm between two, chat. I'm between these two right here. Do I move that one? Do I move that one?
All right, I've got my 8.
I think gotta move that one up. Yep, I feel confident in that. All right, B, what do you got on your B tier?
B tier. Apple Jacks.
Oh, okay.
Frosted Flakes. Honey Bunches of Oats. Cocoa Pebbles. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oof.
Cap'n Crunch. Original Cap'n Crunch.
Okay.
Trix. And Mini Wheat.
Okay.
So most of these are just like they're good, but there's ones I like.
Yeah.
So like original Captain Crunch I like, but Peanut Butter Crunch and Crunch Berries are superior. Mini Wheats I like, but they get so soggy and they need more frosting on them. Basically, I want my cereal to be like 99% sugar.
Right.
So that's what I'm going with.
A little pep in the step in the morning, yeah.
Exactly. And so it's like you said, Honey Nut Cheerios are really good, but if you have them too much, not good.
Yeah. Yeah, so A tier for me, Apple Jacks. Or, I'm sorry, B tier. Honey Smacks, Honeycomb, Pops, Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles. So, right. Honey Smacks, I was debating moving that up. That was a close one. Honeycomb used to be a go-to all the time. But, yeah, that's another one, like, you've had a lot of, it just, like, loses its flavor.
Okay, yeah.
Pops was another tough one to leave behind. I think I left that one back because, like, I ate that bunch as a kid, but, like, as I got older, that became less and less prevalent. And then Cocoa Puffs and Cocoa Pebbles, yeah, they stayed down because I moved Cocoa Krispies up. I think Cocoa Krispies is personally my favorite out of the three.
The most inferior chocolate cereal.
Oh, boy. Had an off-brand Cheerio that was like half peanut butter Cheerios, half cocoa. Interesting. Fucking delicious.
That sounds good.
Sounds, I think I can picture what you are. You sure there's not Cheerios? Alright.
So are we choosing just one for S tier?
We need to pick 3.
3.
3 for S. So your superior cereals.
Got it.
Would you say they're super real? What about super cereal? Yeah, I think it's an easy 3 here. Wow, okay, see one in common.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't see yours yet, so.
You're good.
I've got Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Cocoa Puffs.
Okay. I had Apple Jacks move up, Honey Nut Cheerios, and CT Crunch. Those are the top 3. So yeah, I mean, Apple Jacks I've had my whole life. And yeah, they're just really, really good. I don't remember the branding specifically, but I remember before Cinnamon and the Apple Dude were even a thing. Like, it was just Apple Jacks. But yeah, obviously the green ones were always superior pieces, but that was always good. Honey Nut Cheerios, I don't know. That's always been really good for me. Like, it's taken like a longer gap, like unlike Cheerios where it gets that bland taste. And then yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch has been good. That's another one that's been around for forever. Cocoa Krispies and Reese's Puff I think I only had over in California when I was living on my own. Good. Definitely ones to go to, but yeah, longevity here.
Yeah. So I think we've come to the conclusion that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the one that rises above the
Seems like it. Yeah, CT Crunch to the top. But then again, like, you got Apple Jacks B tier, and I'm up here S tier.
That's true. So I have Fruity Pebbles. That's my favorite cereal. They're just so good. I don't know. I know you don't like fruity types of flavors, but dang, they're good. And Cocoa Puffs are the best and most flavorful chocolate cereal, in my opinion. And none of these really, so like I had to leave Peanut Butter Crunch and Crunch Berries down at A tier because goddamn, I love the Captain, but that shit rips up your mouth.
That's a good factor.
And then like Reese's Puffs are really good, but they get pretty soggy and gross. And I feel like Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Puffs and Cinnamon Toast Crunch hold up pretty well against getting soggy and or still taste good if they do get a little bit soggy.
Gotcha. Nice. Do we want to do the bonus one there? Or we want to save that for another time?
Let's save that one.
Let's save that one. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, so a lot of debating, a lot of ranking today. Pokemans, shows, and cereal. And like you said, the cereal one seemed to get the most.
We got heated.
Heated. Yeah. Invested, I guess, is the right word. Oh, boy. But, everyone, this has been another episode of the Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast, episode 61. My name is Bret, a.k.a. Enigma9011, and today I was joined by Kate, a.k.a. Lady in Wonderland. Kate, thank you for joining in on the podcast today and debating all these interesting topics with me in the chat. Remember, guys, you can catch this podcast live over on twitch.tv/Enigma9011 every first and third Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can join the conversation like Mike and Jeff did today and debate maybe some stuff with us. What should go higher? What should go lower? If you can't catch it live, that's A-OK. It's posted the following week over on YouTube.com and SoundCloud. Just search Enigma9011. It's broken out topic by topic and also put as one big MP3 and video for your amusement. If you ever have a topic for us that you'd like us to discuss, you can always put it in the comment section down below, and we'll try our best to get to that. And then, let's see, last but not least, hashtag add merch store. Get all of your swag over there, t-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Rep the brand, support us. It would be greatly appreciated if you got some of that stuff and showed it off to your friends. And they're like, oh, look at that sweet shirt. Who's that guy in the front of the squad shirt with his hair short? Well, that's Enigma9011. He doesn't have his hair short anymore, but he looked pretty good with it, and those are his friends. And then you're like, oh, sweet. And then they come over here, and then they have a good time. I don't know. Do it.
That's the story.
That's the story. All of it. Yeah. I don't know. Kate, thanks for being on again. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have you again on very soon, whether it's making more tier lists or figuring out what else we're going to chat about, I suppose.
Yep.
All right, chat. Thank you guys for hanging out and viewing, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.